what, Bubba? It's just a little rain. You cozy? Hey, Jane. Right as I'm starting my live, I decided to start a little early and it's starting to thunder. So, Cody's. I don't know how long this will be because Cody gets nervous and I have to like cater to him. Hi, Clara. What is that by your. Why is there like little crown type things by your name? I have never seen this before. Do you see it on your end too? It says like, it looks like it's like a crown. I don't know. I've never had it do that. Hi, Sharon. 1, 2, 3. Is that like, I don't know. I've never seen that. Do you see it too? Now it shows that it says like a 1. Can you see it too? It's something new. I don't know. I don't know. It's never shown on, this has never been on any of my live stream. But cool, I guess. So we'll see how long this live stream goes. Sometimes I say I'm only going to come on for a little bit, and I ended up being on here an hour. Oh, okay, up top it says top fans. That's what it shows. Okay. I just see it at the top of my screen all of a sudden. It says top fans. Ooh, did you see the lightning? Uh-oh. It's probably going to thunder real big. Clara, I actually went today. Today was my chiropractor in Sevierville, and my mom really wanted to go and just drive with me. Because, I don't know, sometimes, one of these times we want to go up to Sevierville and kind of go into stores and stuff, but not when I go to the chiropractor, and not really on a Friday, but my mom wanted to ride with me, so she went with me, and Cody came. She stayed in the car while I went in, and we actually drove like the Dandridge way. It's so beautiful. It's like my favorite drive. But anyway, I stopped at the apartment because I got everything filled out except for my tax information. Now it's really hard with that because I can't screenshot it, and I can't like email it. So I tried to go to the library when I got back from the chiropractor about 3, and they were closed. So I was like, okay. But I'm gonna go, I guess, Monday and get that printed out, and then that's all I need. So we'll see. I mean, it's not like there's an apartment coming up, you know. It's just I'm putting my name in there to see what would happen. That's what my mom did. And she got her apartment. She was on that list several months before they called her. But I decided I would try once more. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Roman. But there's some thunder. Now Cody's going to get nervous. I didn't know it's supposed to storm like right now. My mom thinks she has this doctor that will sign, my note that says Cody is supposed to be with me. I don't know why it was that big of a deal. the last time. I think I was getting ready to be like next on the list, and I didn't get it because of that doctor not signing it. So I probably would have got it, but like I said, I'm not giving up Cody. And I do love living in a tiny house. I mean, it's got its own issues, you know. But I've been doing this like almost 5 years, and it wouldn't be bad if I was in like maybe a park model, because those are, you know, a little bit bigger. Hi, Linda. I'm going to try to do this the best I can. Hi, Brian. Happy Friday. Thank you, Linda, for the super sticker, or super chat, whatever. I don't know why I get that confused. I'm not really sure. This might be a little shorter live stream because it's starting to storm and Cody gets nervous. We'll see. Sharon, this apartment, I tried for this like about 2 years ago, year and a half, because I like a tiny house, but I like in an apartment like with my mom. If something goes wrong, they come and fix it. And honestly, when I stayed in her apartment, when I moved back up here, I stayed at her place while the house was getting, you know, done. And I won't lie, it was nice. And it's nice to have that room because I have Cody, and Cody's a big boy. And it does get really tight in here. Remember, I'm in one of the smallest ones. I know there's an 8x16, but I figured I would try again. It's within walking distance of my mom's place. I would rather be in hers, a 55 plus. But I just figure, you know, I might as well just fill it out again and see what happens. No, Linda, I'm in the 9x18. Oh, thank you, Lizzie. Aw, I'm sorry about Cooper. That's sad. I really am sorry. Now, don't get me teary-eyed. Well, I still have my Bandit. I brought that with me, the Bandit. I think I showed you guys before. My little Bandit plaque outside. So, I'm sorry. It is really hard. I was thinking about how hard it'll be with Cody. But like I said, I think when Cody is gone, I'm taking a little break from dogs just because the cost of them and the stress. And Cody's totally worth it, yes, but ever since he was so sick in January, I get really nervous about him. I really do. Yeah, there's a lot of lightning, and I'm right by the window, so. Oh, and that was real close. I can see it in the... These have to go. Those are so sheer. Oh my gosh. So we'll see. Oh my gosh. Yep, Cody's up now. See, he can't go in the loft because it's so hot up there. Yeah, Lizzie. We are. There's a great bunch of people, minus the trolls. Hi, Midnight Madness. But yeah, Lizzie, it's really hard. I still miss Bandit. Bandit was my first adult dog. I got him when I was 23, and he lived till 12. And he was my best friend. He was there when my dad died. He was there when my daughter was born. So it's hard when he went, it was real bad. And actually at this apartment, they said, she told me an interesting fact. She's like, you don't have to have a job to live here. And I was like, how do they do income if you don't have a job? And actually I do have a job. This is my job right now, YouTube. And I'm trying to make it into where it can be my job. I actually watched this video and it's very uplifting. I know YouTube takes a lot of work, but YouTube is really, you make money on views. So it doesn't really mean you have to have a certain amount of subscribers. I mean, you can get a lot of strangers that just watch the video. Hi, buddy. And there he is. See him? Are you scared? You're okay. You gotta stay down here, Cody. It's too hot up there. Oh, boys. See this. Oh, she told me how they figure that out, but yeah, they use my YouTube income. Stay here, bud. But this person, I watched him, and he said he makes $7,000 a month, and he said he works YouTube 1 hour a day. So I'm trying to keep with it because that's really what I have right now. Oh, Chris, I don't know. I mean, it could be a year, it could be 2 years. Cody, I may not get in because of Cody. I'm just kind of doing it to see what happens. I wasn't going to, but my mom really wanted me to try again. She said she knows a doctor in town that would sign my paper for me with Cody. I mean, they act like I'm doing this huge conspiracy, okay? It's Cody. It's a dog. But, you know, keep worrying about dogs. You know, I'm a very good dog owner. You, my buddy? Yeah, so I don't know. And you really do never know. Oh, Lucille's in here. Yay. You're on top of that. And yes, Yoda was funny. My mom really just got Yoda out to show you guys for the video, to take him in the stroller, because she usually takes him out very early in the morning. So she just wanted to show, because he's funny. He makes me laugh. And I really liked at her apartment though to do laundry. It was also cheaper and the laundry room was nice. It cooled down in Jersey. It hasn't cooled down here. It's really dark out. Looks like storms. Well, it is storming, I guess. It's not raining. My teeth are okay. I don't really know what I'm going to do right now for it. I really don't want to go back to Asheville. I don't like that guy, and yeah, I mean, I love any animal, but I'm more of a dog person over a cat. I hear more thunder. Lucille, you're doing so good. I don't even, some of these are so stupid on here. It actually makes me, it really does make me laugh. These trolls. Yeah, I am. I'm sitting on a storage cube. Look at this cute shirt. You can't really, I'm not going to show you the back, but it has a dog on it. My sister, Amy, not the one I live by in North Carolina. That's Molly. My oldest sister, Amy, who's in Indiana, got me this cute shirt, and it was from, I think, when she went to the Bahamas. Yeah, this storage cube is nice. I know, you just have to laugh at them. And yeah, I am happy being here, but I don't like when things go wrong with houses, and in an apartment they come and fix things. You don't have to worry about it, and that is a big relief. So, and just because I try for an apartment, if it comes up, it could come available in 2 years, and if I don't want it, I just say nope, that's okay, and move on. But it's nice to have it as an option. And my mom really, I think, wants me to live over by there. Hi, Tisha. How are you? And yeah, a lot of these apartments, they make people choose between having a place to live and keeping your animal. And I bet that's why a lot of people choose to live in their cars. So I don't want to, I'm not giving Cody up. He's stressful. No, Callie, that doesn't. I will tell you, I've almost been divorced. Well, it'll be 5 years, like November. And I have not been lonely any of that time. I have really enjoyed living by myself. Maybe because all I lived with, but I love living here by myself. I mean, there are times I get a little lonely. Once in a while, I don't know. Just think of things from the past. That's all normal stuff, but hey, Paula. And yeah, the apartment, wow, that was a big lightning. The apartment it's just like my mom's. I would only be in a one story because I don't like noisy. The one thing that makes me so mad about hotels, besides, I don't trust them. I always clean them anyway when I go in, check for bed bugs. But when people come in and they slam those doors, that nothing pisses me off more. It's like when I go out, and this is me, but I actually think of others instead of just myself. I never let that door slam shut. I always catch it. If it's the middle of the day, fine, I don't really care. But if you're coming into a hotel at midnight, 1, 2 a.m., you don't need to let it go bang and then throw all your stuff. Like it sounds like people come in and just throw their stuff on the floor. It's that loud, and that stuff really ticks me off. I'd almost rather sleep in my vehicle. Well, the apartment my mom is in, well, yeah, she's in the 55 plus or disability. So if I would have won disability, I could have lived there. But my mom she's got a nice end unit. Oh, I was out walking back from doing laundry, and I didn't have my phone. I was hoping I could get it recorded. I heard my mom, there's like a donkey in that fence, and he was really hee-hawing. I don't think you call it hee-hawing. They call it something else. I think it's braying, isn't it? A donkey? Well, Eric, there's good and bad to both. When I think of an apartment, I'm like, oh no, heck no, never. I don't want to share walls with people. Okay, that was a really close lightning. I'm right at the window. You can see that window, and I have a window right here. But then when I was out and I go to my mom's, and I'm like, oh, it would be nice. It'd be nice to have a kitchen. My ideal situation was me dreaming was to have land and a house and live on a creek. Well, the creek has gone through the window because not just the flood in Texas, but that to me, if I had a gun, I would shoot myself before I drown. That's like my worst nightmare, that flooding in the middle of the night. I can't think of it. I've been so sick over. I don't even go. I don't even go on Facebook because I can't see all that stuff, about the flood. It's just too much. But I'm like, you know what? I don't think I really want to live on a creek again or anytime soon. So that's a big no for me. I told you guys I don't like water. Oh, they did in the Texas. I just try not to on July 4th. And see, me being an empath like that, I go when I go to bed, it's just always on my mind. It's horrible to think all those people camping, and it's not just for, yeah, that's sad for those kids. It's sad for anybody though. I mean, all those campers in the middle of the night, that's my worst fear. I'm surprised all these trolls don't have something better to do on a Friday night. Like, go do something good with your time, constructive. Hi, Debbie. Oh, well, we call a duplex, like in Indiana, we call it where, like, it's a house and then it's like two. Like the garages are together usually, but it's like a house. I don't know, we call that duplex. Yeah, that's what I mean. If I could get a park model, I think that would really be ideal. That would really 400 square feet, a washer dryer, has a normal oven. Okay, what? I don't know now. I don't know if my phone went off. We don't have any warnings. I'm glad I live up here on a hill, so I don't worry about flooding. However, if that creek flooded down there, we'd be stuck up here for a while. But the Ninja oven, unfortunately, doesn't work. They tend to have, I think, mechanical issues. I don't know. It's the same thing that happened to the other one. And this was a refurbished one, so I don't know how long. I think you only get a 30-day. So I'm just dealing without one for now. It's fine. I have my air fryer, my crock pot, and a toaster now. Oh, yeah. See, Eric, that's different. Those park models I go through, I would love to have it. Hi, Yvette. How are you? Callie, I always count my blessings. I have so many, not so many, but I've had people before, and I have never not counted my blessings. I think I do pretty good with what I've been going through the past almost 5 years. And I try to look at that. But when you have a lot of things that happen all the time, constantly, like not just a bad week or things go wrong like a couple weeks. We're talking about like the whole 5 years I've been gone, that I've been on my own. And it's been one thing after another. Like, it feels like I'm getting karma. That's what it feels like. So I think I do really well with all the things I'm dealt with. So, oh, I know. My allergies, I just try to stay on, well, I kind of switch back and forth from like Allegra, Zyrtec. I barely go out. It's too hot. Every single day it's 100 degrees. And you guys know me. I don't do heat. Like, even when I was in Montana and Wyoming, yes, it gets hot there, but it's a different kind of heat. It's like dry. It's not here where it's real humid, I don't know. It's like all it's doing is the thunder and lightning and oh, Cindy. Well, number one, Wares Valley is so nice. Yeah, it is, Linda. And it's the worst on my hair. And I took a shower earlier. I went to the chiropractor earlier today, and like I said, my mom wanted to go, and she likes to just go for a ride, and we went through Dandridge. I like to go that way because where it takes me out to the parkway, I only, well, I think I go through two lights because I end up by, there's a new, I guess it's open. It looked like it's open, a new Target that's open. And my chiropractor is like the next plaza over. So I only have two lights to go through. And it's so pretty coming that way. I think I go on Tennessee 92. I go up by Bush's Baked Beans, and then I take this other road. It takes me into Dandridge, which is a cute little town. And then it takes me on that road with the beautiful views and the beautiful houses. Oh, my mom and I saw this. We saw this house, and the fence alone, it was like wrought iron. It was, I mean, the house, the fencing alone, it just went on forever. It was probably cost more than my mom's tiny house. We just wonder how these people have so much money. Like, what do they do? Not everybody can just be doctors. I don't know. Well, Debbie, that's really the only thing I don't like about the South. But then I see the beautiful mountains, and I'm a mountain person. I've thought about, maybe I should just go back like to southern Indiana, just the southern. But I can't. Every time I think of it, oh, it's just so flat, and everything is always brown, and the grass is brown and dying, and there's nothing. There's just cornfields. Well, and I think my mom is happy that we are back here. And in fact, that person that said, well, be happy with, obviously they don't watch me because I 100% am. And it's kind of people like that make others think they can't ever say anything. It's okay to tell the truth, okay? People struggle, and it's hard. Not everybody's gonna be, oh, it's so fun. Okay, well, not everybody's like that. So how about we just say, oh, good job that you didn't snap in life today. How about that? That's how I feel when I go to work with some of the people I worked with. I thought I just can't even. Maybe it's because the age I'm at, I can't. I really like the North Face, and I don't blame them because that's employers, and I feel like sometimes they have to hire certain people or they'd probably get a lawsuit. That's what I feel. And you know what? Guess what? I can say what I want to. I've watched a lot of YouTube channels now. I had my computer up, so a couple things popped up. I'm working on my store, which I'm doing through Fourth Wall, is the thing I'm going through. I'm making progress. I have this issue where I hooked my phone up to my computer, okay, to import my pictures. Well, half of the pictures came. Where's the other half? I'm trying to do my Cody calendar. I was going to do Zazzle. Well, guess what? I wouldn't make like any money on any sales. So Fourth Wall, I will at least make some money. So yeah. Okay. Bye, Tisha. Thanks for coming in. Yes, Christy, for sure. The older we get, I'm not playing these games, okay? I'm not going to worry about if somebody comes in and I say, do you need any help, ma'am? I'm not going to worry about if I offend somebody. You know what? I get tired a lot of being a woman. Do you see me going to have surgery? No, okay? It's what I am. I'm stuck with it. I make the best of it, all right? I guess it would have to be. That's what I was thinking of. Well, my mom, she's like, well, why don't you do one? Some of them start like September, October. So I don't know. I guess that would. Not really sure. Cody's doing better. All it's doing is it keeps thunder and lightning. Yeah, some calendars are, I don't know, can they be like 16 month? I could do it for later, but I can't get all of my pictures on the computer. And then I do feel old because I'm like, I can't even figure out how to do this. And then I get mad. And then I was watching this, oh yeah, 18 month. Well, I was watching this guy on YouTube and he made me feel better. Like, well, he really went off on people. But yeah, he only does an hour a day working on YouTube and makes 7,000. Oh, that's a good deal. Well, I really liked my Ninja oven because I could flip it up. I don't have a lot of space. I'm missing an oven, but I kind of like having the space again. I don't know. Oh, thank you for that. Minky? Mink? I don't. Well, I don't know how I'd have to do it. I'd probably, I guess if I couldn't do like a 16 month or something, then I guess I'd probably have to wait till the new year to do it. But that's okay because there's some other items. I was like, oh, these are cute. I actually love them. Some things on there, and it doesn't hurt. I mean, it's just going to be a store with pretty much Cody merch. Okay, Paula, have a good weekend. Hey, Cindy, that's not a bad idea, actually. But I know I have like this connector. It's like a purple thing, and I put it in the computer and it'll transport all my pictures. So I don't know. It was transporting or importing them, and then it did half of them. I was so mad. Yeah, Lucille, I do too. I was kind of bummed because I got everything to make lasagna roll-ups and then that oven didn't work. But you know what? I'm getting creative because I looked it up and I was like, I bet I could do a lasagna roll-up in my air fryer, maybe. I looked and I think it had a recipe on there. So, yeah, that's what I thought too. People could, I mean, what, use it for 2026, That's a good point. I get calendars sometimes just for the pictures. Well, I do. I really miss a real oven though. I really do. And my mom's, when I was at her apartment, I was like, oh, this is nice. And it's nice to have room because of Cody. And then, when my daughter visits, I gotta have room. It's fine for me. But I'm really excited these videos I watched because it kind of does give me hope. Well, I think it's Yvette. Yvette, I don't know. My mom wanted me to apply again. Actually, she paid the application fee, so I figure I'll turn in all the information and see what happens. I tried to get an apartment there before, like a year and a half ago, and I couldn't because of Cody. And I couldn't, a doctor wouldn't sign the form I needed, which was basically saying my dog has to be with me, and I don't understand why they didn't. And I told them at the doctor, and I said, I'm not threatening you, but I said, I can see why people come in and do stuff because you guys really piss people off. You know, I went in 3 times, wasted money for a copay that I didn't have. My mom paid for the last copay just to have, nobody would sign this form to have Cody in an apartment. So I said, you know what? Have fun with that because people and kids do way more damage than a dog. Yeah, that is, I could do that. Go to my mom's. Yeah, that's a good idea. This past week I usually conserve my gas, you know, just conserve, and I've been over there the most. I'm gonna have to go up there probably Monday again to go to the library and get that tax form printed, and then I'm done. Oh yeah, I'm definitely getting a birthday cake. There's a Dairy Queen in Morristown. I passed it. So I'm definitely doing that. Hi Douglas from Australia. How cool. My mom is on a certain diet, Lucille. She's on a certain diet of what she eats. But honestly, I'm pretty sure I can make those lasagna roll-ups in the air fryer. I'm probably going to try it. Because most of it gets prepared. I don't know. I have to see. I can't wait for an ice cream cake. That's the only thing really good about my birthday. I don't get excited for them anymore. I guess I made it another year. Sometimes I'm like, oh, why? Oh. Oh, thank you, Ken. I appreciate that. It's very nice. Kind words. And yes, Lucille, my crock pot. Oh, my birthday's on the 10th. I always liked an August birthday, and then I was like, oh, I wish I would have had a fall birthday. It's really not that far away, but you don't really, I guess you really don't celebrate when you're older, I guess. I don't know. Oh, when's yours in August? I like August birthday. Oh, kind of close. Mine's the 10th, yours is the 19th. Oh, thank you, Desiree. Oh no, Lucille, I forgot about that. Remember, I have my small freezer. Oh no, I'd make room. I'd make room for cake. I'd go borrow somebody's fridge. You'll be 66? I'll be in the big 4 or 5. Oh, your brother's is the 10th. Cool. And Debbie, yours is the 9th. Cool. Oh yeah, Chris, I could take it. I could leave it at my mom's. She eats her own way, so she wouldn't want any. Rena. Oh, Maine. Maine. I've always wanted to go up that way. The only places out east I ever thought of I wanted to visit were like Maine and Vermont. What was the other one? Maine, Vermont. I don't know. Maybe New Hampshire in the fall. But Maine has been on my list. I thought, oh, that'd be fun. As well as you guys know, I like Montana. Yeah, years do go quick. Some days I'm like, I can't believe I'm going to be 45. And then I think I don't feel 45, but then some days I'm like, ugh, I feel older. Oh, see, I've never done a cruise. Now, my oldest sister, she's been on cruises. That's how she got me the shirt from, I think, the Caribbean. But she waited a long time, like 6 years, to win her disability case. So she got some good back pay, and she deserves to go and have fun. So I'm happy for her. I don't know if I would want to go on a cruise ship. I have a lot of anxiety, and I don't really know if there's medicine you take for it, but I don't take anything. Oh, thanks, Chris. I love it. It's so pretty. Let's see what's on the back. I can't really move. See, it's so... I went to the chiropractor and I'm sore. I don't know. Can you see it? Let's see. See if you can see the back. Can you see it? What is it? A dog on the back? Yep, it is. Uh-oh, I'm stuck. See? And then you have these issues. It'd just be nice to have a little more room. It really would. Or not have a 100-pound dog. Maybe not. Oh. I'm always sore after the chiropractor, though. It's good, though. I always do this thing where he gives me a pillow and you go like this, and then you come up, and then you rock back, and oh my gosh, I've never cracked so loud. I always need it. No, I don't let him touch my neck. No. I've gone to chiropractor many years, and I don't trust the neck after the guy I went to. I mean, I did trust the chiropractor in Bryson, but up here they do like the clicker on my neck. I was like, ow. Oh, that's cool. Hi, Rosie. Well, I haven't really done any adventures. It's too hot to, it's just too hot to do anything. I get kind of nervous, like even when I drive, if I were to have car trouble or something, Cody is with me. I don't, it's so hot out. Every day it's 100. Well, I never had an issue either, Lisa, but then I went to this guy at the joint, and I woke up, and I've gone to chiropractor since I was probably 11 or 12, and that's the most nervous I've ever been. I woke up and I couldn't like move my neck. I had to go to work at the North Face, and I couldn't really move. And then I had to go back and go to a different chiropractor and get it fixed. And then I never went to that guy again. No, Ken, I'm not going back there really, because I don't want anybody to start anything with me, Like if I go in there, I haven't been banned from there or anything. I didn't even do anything, but I feel like if I go in there, I don't want anybody there causing any issues, But if they would want to meet somewhere, that would be fine. I don't go back there, and I didn't even do anything. But all their cameras and stuff, honestly, it makes me nervous. Like all these signs, it's like a cult there. You drive by and it says, warning, no trust, don't come, don't film, don't do this and that. And I'm like, what is going on in here? I don't even want to go in. No, thank you. And I don't need somebody starting stuff for me, Yeah, Linda, it's hard when you find a good chiropractor and then either they retire or you move. I know, another troll. Oh my gosh. I don't know if this is going to work. I tried to help there too. Yeah, I usually, well, I have to go to the chiropractor a lot more when I'm working and standing. You know, like when I was standing at work. But now that I'm not, I made it a little longer. I do like stretches here in the house. I kind of do my own little exercise because I used to hike and all of that, and then I just don't. And it's too hot right now. I can't even go out in this. It's just, it like takes my breath away. And I don't like to drive, and I know that there's mistreated dogs and neglected dogs everywhere you go, but some areas are worse than others, and it's bad here, and I don't want to see, nobody does anything. You can't call. Nobody, I mean, the shelters are full, police don't care. It breaks my heart, so I don't really, I honestly would be fine staying home most of the time. I mean, that gets to you as well. I mean, like going outside and socializing out here. Yeah, I do that. I go out in the morning, I have my coffee. There's a little spot at the back of the house where there's like shade. So I sit out there in the morning. Cody sees his friends. He loves seeing our neighbors. And then it starts to get ungodly hot. And then we come in, I do some stuff. And then we might drive somewhere right here. And I do my own little exercises. But this heat, it's like I don't even go out. I want to go to Cosby. It's kind of a drive from here. It's closer when you go from Newport. But I'd like to go there and put my hammock up, and then Cody could get in the creek, because the creek is crystal clear. Oh, thanks, Ken. Yeah, my mom and I have had fun this week. Actually, when I go up there Monday to go get my tax form printed out, take it to the apartment, and then see, it's right by my mom's, so it's convenient. And then I go get my mom. I think we're going to go to maybe a couple stores in Newport, just kind of get out. And it kind of helps just to get out. Yeah, this heat is miserable. Kind of nervous what my electric bill will be next month. I don't know. But I'm not gonna be in here miserable. And I can't with Cody. He gets sick in the heat. Yeah, I usually take Cody like that. Hi, RV. Because Cody can stay at my mom's apartment with Yoda. I feel comfortable doing that. He knows the apartment, and he did fine before when we went to Marshall's. So we go to a couple stores downtown. My mom lives real close to downtown, so he can just stay at her apartment, and he has all that room. And I'm pretty sure Yoda doesn't really come out with him there. Yeah, the mini split is the air conditioner and my heat. Well, I thought he looks happier being here, but in the end, like I said, I liked Bryson being close to Deep Creek. If I didn't have to worry about money so much and Cody getting sick, I probably would have stayed there. It was just weird. It was weird. Nobody introduced themselves when we moved there. It's unlike anything. I don't know. It just didn't seem real friendly. And Cody I felt really lonely there. I mean, my sister's next door, but she worked all the time and camping, and I'll say hello whenever I see you on here, Ken. Yoda always looks mad. That's his face. He makes me laugh. His face is smushed in. I was out with my mom and we left Cody home because the cement, I don't want him on the cement when it's hot. And we were walking and we passed this guy. I don't know who he is, but I think he thought he wasn't expecting to see a cat. A cat in the stroller. Then he kind of laughed when we went by. I was like, Mom, this is kind of embarrassing. Seems like he did a double take, like, oh, that's a cat in there. Oh, it's so funny. I don't know. Her next door neighbor died suddenly, and he didn't look old. He was very nice. I remember seeing him out, and I talked to him. He was nice, and he didn't look very old, like in his 50s. And next day he's just gone, died. And Yoda, my mom wanted him, but she thought the family would take him. But they said, well, if you want him, and she loves him. He keeps her company. Hi, cool kids. Well, I know where I'd like to be. I wonder if it's ever going to quit lightning. I did when I went to Montana years ago. I mean, it could be different, but I love the mountains. So it doesn't just have to be the Smoky Mountains. I like, the Rocky Mountains. It's very pretty. I didn't live in Colorado. I passed through Colorado. I lived in Wyoming. I just know going back to Indiana isn't really a choice. I moved far away from there for a reason. And yeah, my daughter's there now. She's going to be going to college, so hopefully my mom and I are going up there to at least help her get moved in. I didn't get to go to graduation, and that was hard, but I don't know. I was just like, it's just another misadventure. I just start to expect it. Okay, Chris, thanks for coming in. I know I'm going to get off here. Here I say I'm not going to be on here too long, and it's already been almost an hour. Oh, love my stories. I've been thinking of all these ways, because like I said, there's so many people that make such good money. And I know a lot of people don't, but a lot of people do on YouTube. Why do you think they're quitting their jobs where they have, a college education, and they're quitting to do social media because they make a lot more? Well, I'm probably not gonna do a lot of cooking videos. I don't have my oven, so I don't know. It's just me. Sometimes it's just easy to pick up something and cheaper. But like I said, it's YouTube, and making money is all about views. So it doesn't matter, because you could have 1 million views. It doesn't mean they're just all your followers. It means that it's other people. Lots of people, I go and watch videos and I don't follow them. So it really doesn't. It just has to. I'm glad I watch other YouTubers, because a lot of people think they know a lot, but you need to listen to other YouTubers. And I'm not one that has to. I wouldn't even know what to do if I made $7,000 a month. I mean, that's crazy to me. I just want to be able to pay my bills, that's all, with it, and be comfortable one day so I don't have to worry if Cody, because he worries me. I don't know, a lot of jobs I see, it's so weird because, I don't know, these jobs that expect so much, like, okay, what, you want somebody with college to make 12 or 13 an hour? Okay. I made more than that at North Face. So I guarantee I'm not going back to school. I'm not going to put more bills. And there's no way. I wanted to be a park ranger a long time ago until I found out you got to have like a bachelor's degree, all of this stuff, and you make like 14 or 15. I don't know. It's just, and to each their own. You know, if people want to do that, I would not see going and putting myself in debt for 4 years of school to make 15 an hour when I make more than that when I worked in Sevierville. It's just weird. But I think eventually something. I liked having my Spark job because that comes in handy when, like when I go to Indiana to visit my daughter, I could just work at Walmart and, make money right away. And being deactivated for something I didn't do really pissed me off. And still no proof. But it's all good. I'm over that and getting pissed over it. It doesn't do me any good health-wise to just have anger over it. I've tried, I've written letters, kind of weird. That's kind of scary for other Spark drivers because you could be let go at any time without any proof or anything. People call in and lie and boom, you're done. Kind of weird. But hi there, I can't say your name, I'm sorry. Oh, my back. I'm always sore the day of the chiropractor, but then the next day I usually start feeling better. This is a new one. My old chiropractor that I liked, he moved. So that's what's hard. But this guy was okay. All right, I think I'm going to get off here. It's already been an hour. Yeah, keeping my sanity is the main thing. And I am back on my antidepressant. My doctor always asks, why do you stop taking your medicine? Okay. I said, I can't afford when the doctor has me come in every other month for a refill. I said, it really pisses me off. I've been on that medication for years, so give me a 6-month supply at least. So frustrating. I'm like, this is why people snap in life. You really can only take so much before you snap. And no, well, it is about the longest. It's nice you can go in a ponytail, but I go get my hair cut on the 25th, so probably going to get it cut a little shorter again. I don't know. All right, I'm going to say goodbye. It's been almost an hour, so thanks for coming in. I always have fun. I'm going to go and turn on my DVD player and be here with Cody a little bit. I'll be back soon. I may do an unexpected live. You never know. All right, bye guys. I'm going to get off here. Plus it's storming.